Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody is having a great Friday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel, guys, we're going to be doing a full unboxing this time of the Wave 15 new ETERNIA version of Flying Fist He-Man, as I promised. So today we'll do a little quick review of the figure and the packaging, the artwork he comes with. We'll do the full unboxing this time, look at the figure itself very closely, all his items he comes with, and have a lot of fun. Now, of course, if you are new to my channel or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe afterwards. I hope you'll hit that like button, and thank you so much for doing that. Hit that notification bell when you upload new videos, and please share this video who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe. Without further ado, let's look at new ETERNIA Flying Fist He-Man. And of course, we'll look at this version and we'll compare this version once again to his classic version of Flying Fist. And I also brought out right here, my Origins variant of Flying Fist He-Man. All right, for some fun. And I also brought out two Thunder Punch He-Man as well. All right, but first, let's do a really quick recap of the figure and the packaging once again. All right, real quick. All right. Once again, you got the Mattel logo, okay, the 30 points of articulation, the updated MasterVerse, I guess it's not really updated anymore, but the beautiful MasterVerse logo here with the rocks blasting around it. And there's old Flying Fist He-Man in the packaging. A little image of front of ETERNIA right there. Beautiful glamour shot of old Flying Fist right there. All right. An image of Too Bad. And speaking of Too Bad, real fast, everybody, I just picked up today, really quick, a vintage version of Too Bad in my vintage collection. His legs are a little bit wobbly, but, you know, and the paint is a little damaged, but still, I absolutely love it here. I love it. I absolutely love old Too Bad here. He's amazing right there. And I do hope, like I said, I do hope that at some point, Origins will give us their Origins version vintage Too Bad in the Origins collection. But I was going to show you off. You know, I did grab a new figure in my my vintage collection right there. So very cool. All right. All right, moving on. Sorry. All right, of course, you have the Masters of the Universe logo, new ETERNIA, Flying Fist He-Man. Beautiful artwork as well. All right. Once again, beautiful glamour shot with the figure of He-Man right there in his Flying Fist armor and weaponry. I'm kind of curious if you are an inbox collector, do you display your figures like the box like on the side with the artwork like this, or like do you like to hang up your art or your figures? I like to hang my figures up in my inbox collection. So I'm kind of curious if you are like to show the figure like this, or like this, because the beautiful, I mean, the artwork's amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right. And of course, the back right here, once again, you know, blending a live-action figure with beautiful artwork is amazing. There's a little Flying Fist right there. All right. Little bio of Flying Fist He-Man. And we just did a full unboxing of Evil Lyn, and I gotta say, without a doubt, probably the best version, even better, of the movie version variant of Evil Lyn. Movie Evil Lyn is still amazing, but I think for the first time we've gotten actually a very, very amazing representation of Evil Lyn in MasterVerse. I think that's an amazing figure. Probably one of the top figures of 2024 in my mind. And tomorrow, once again, tomorrow we'll be unboxing Fisto, all right, on the channel. All right, of course, the other side has this pink-purple variant of the Sorceress, which is kind of weird. I'm kind of curious if this is like one of the new ETERNIA variants of the Sorceress they were like, you know, messing around with. And I'm kind of curious if we'll get this variant of the Sorceress at some point down the road. And of course, the other side of the of ETERNIA. Sorry about that. All right. Now I'm gonna go offline really fast, everybody. I'm gonna get him fully unboxed and put together, and we'll go from there. All right. So hang on, everybody. So give me 1 second. All right. All right, everybody, here he is out of the packaging, and I put all his weapons together, his shield, everything. Now, of course, when, now one thing I just, I want to make sure to clarify, if you remember yesterday in my Evil Lynn review, it is confirmed, because I never take the packaging out fully, is that they, I guess, since day one, or since they redid the packaging of MasterVerse, I assume, they have this beautiful display of all the items on the side right here, which is included with the figures. And this is what's included for Flying Fist He-Man. Of course, his vintage shield, his Flying Fist weapon right there. This little clamp right here, which I'll show you in the back, allows you to store the, his Flying Fist weapon onto his back. A couple pairs of fists right there, all right? And, of course, the diagram of old Flying Fist right here, right? And like I said, all the good guys, the backdrop is blue, where all the bad guys, the backdrop is pure red, okay? All right. All right. So now on to the figure itself, all right? And here he is. An incredible figure, absolutely incredible figure. Now, the one thing I'm trying to, this is an amazing figure. Don't get me wrong. This is beautifully done. I love the like lion-esque shoulder armor right there. But it is missing something, and it's that back metal, metal armor, which I think made Flying Fist He-Man stand out to me. Okay. Now the little clamp real fast is right here in the back. It can come off. You can take it off if you wish, but it stays right there and it allows you to plug in the weapon back here in the back if you wish how to display it. Now the weapon itself, which is pretty cool, it's fully functional. Like that. Now it's nice because it has, of course, you can grip it in the hand right there. And also it has this little clamp in the back right here, which you can, give it more, make it fully secure if you wish, with the figure here, with the weapon here. Now, the one thing I will say also that is a little bit of a downer to me, this is still an amazing figure, don't get me wrong, it's the fact that it just has no action call-outs with the figure. It's, the fact that you can't, twist his body and have his hands go up and down, like vintage and origins variants of Flying Fist. He has that really cool feature, you can, allows you to twist. Oops. So that's something that's lacking, I feel like. I really wish that somehow, and that's I guess that's for all MasterVerse figures, that I really wish that Mattel, would have, found a way to give, every, action call-out figure like Flying Fist He-Man here, his action call-out, his some way that will allow you to, twist the body and allow the arms to go up and down, giving you that really cool effect of the spinning effect of the Flying Fist weapon. But unfortunately it does not. But still, this weapon is very solid. It's very, beautiful. I love the dagger here. That's really cool. And also the shield too is quite amazing too. It does spin right there. All right. The detail is amazing. I love it. Even though it's not back metal, it's still a beautiful armor. I love the like I said, I love the lion shoulder pads on Flying Fist He-Man. Now the head sculpt, which is very, very similar to Thunder Punch He-Man, okay, which I do have right here. I'll have them standing both next to each other right there. Now, the other item that was included with Flying Fist He-Man was these golden, fists right there, all right? Which, which is really cool. But for me, I think what I'm going to do with these golden fists right here is that I'm going to put these right here, these fists, on Thunder Punch He-Man. I think that would be really cool because it will match the gold, the gold power sword. I feel like there's that energy, with the yellow energy for Thunder Punch He-Man. I think that would really set it off and make it really amazing. So I'm going to probably do that. I'm going to try one right now. Hang on, everybody. All right. Let's see here. I got to see which hand I'm going to use here. Wrong hand. You know what? I'm just making a little flying fist back on here. Now, the one thing you got to be very aware of is that he's going to be kind of like offset with the weapon of choice. I'm going to turn on my turntable here and let him spin around so you can take a good look at him. Still an incredible figure. All right. You know what? For right now, I'm not going to do it. Well, maybe this hand can. I don't know. I mean, I always get afraid when it comes to these MasterVerse figures, trying to like pull the hands out. They're more stiff, I would say, than the Origins variants of the figures. As far as removing the hands from these figures, they're so stiff that I'm afraid I'm going to break them. So I'm going to like maybe do it offline at some point, and then maybe down the road I will show you, you know, what it looks like, you know, at some point. But right now, I'm not going to risk it. I feel like if I pull it, you know, out, it's going to break, and I'm going to be really, really mad at myself. So I'm going to just leave it off right now. I mean, leave it like this, and I'll try maybe down the road to switch out the, you know, this golden fist for Thunder Punch He-Man here. All right. Let me turn my light on here. That helps out. All right. Now, speaking of old Flying Fist He-Man, real quick, here is his classic version right here. Once again, came out in 2015. I want to thank Pixel Dan and Dark Horse Comics once again for this amazing book. There he is. Similar armor and weaponry. All right. Now, with new Eternia, as we know, you know, these are figures that were, you know, like first concept art, you know, drawings that have come to life for us, you know, collectors. And there's very little difference between, you know, the finished product, the finished product, and then what you're seeing here. Now, there's some slight differences, okay. So at some point, you know, in the process of Flying Fist He-Man, you know, they went with this dull gray armor to a vac metal armor, and I guess also removing the you know, the tiger shoulders or the lion shoulders off him, you know. Other than that, it's pretty much the same exact figure. You know, you do have the sash in the front right here. Well, as I think about it now, you know, I don't know what. Oops, I'm sorry. So it is, you know what, as I think about it now, it's very different. Now the armor, the weapon and the shield is the same. You know, what you have seen for the most part, with Flying Fist He-Man, all right, except for the dagger in the front rear, or the spear here, for his flying. What would you call this? His Flying Fist gun. Yeah, you know what, as I think about it, you know, I take back what I said. You know, this is a totally different, in a way, different version of Flying Fist He-Man. From of course, with the armor, even the boots right here is very different, which we've seen before with Flying Fist He-Man. With the, you know, that would have been really cool, I will say. As I'm thinking about it, you know, realizing that this version of Flying Fist He-Man is totally different from the vintage and the Origins variant. That I really wish that, even though it's different, I would, you know, I'm trying to keep it still, everybody, sorry. You know, have a vac metal, you know, armor, and the shoes as well. Like, I would have, everything should have been vac metal, you know, shine, that vac metal shine. I think that would have made this figure, you know, very, I mean, just top notch in my mind. But still, amazing figure. But like I said before, you know, this is still, I really wish, and I'm kind of going all over the place, everybody, that they found a way to give us that action call out when you twist the body, making his arms go up and down, giving you that action feature of Flying Fist He-Man, which he's known for. But that's all MasterVerse figures. I like every MasterVerse figure that has come out, you know, did not have, you know, his action call out from the vintage line. If you understand what I'm talking about, everybody. You know, let me get a Thunder Punch here back to normal here. But still an incredible figure. I'm gonna turn my turntable back. Oops, he's gonna fall. See, like, you see what I'm saying? Like now the flying fist kind of, you know, keeps him steady, you know, when it lands. But just be aware of that if you're trying to display him once again on the trying to get him standing up properly when you have him, you know, out on your collection right there. So once again, guys, let me know. You know, I know this review is kind of like all over the place. You know, with my feelings of Flying Fist He-Man. This is, you know, new Eternia Flying Fist He-Man. Because at first I thought this was not, you know, no differences between this version of Flying Fist New Eternia to his standard version of Flying Fist. But as you know, I stand corrected. There are a lot of differences in the armor itself, and the look of, you know, of Flying Fist He-Man. And one thing I will say is that for the first time, I don't know, since I think the first time ever, we got two similar head sculpts with, you know, Thunder Punch and Flying Fist He-Man. If I can even move standing up, try to. I think I'm gonna fall. Don't fall. Hang on, everybody. All right, everybody. I just noticed too, you know, speaking of, like, you know, not having an action call out, you know, it's, you know, like Thunder Punch He-Man, you know, having that really cool, like, snapping that, you know, when in the vintage version, or, you know, when you twisted the body, you had that thunder, like that punch, you know, attack. You know, like, you know, Flying Fist Thunder Punch is missing that too. I think I mentioned that too in my review on him on the channel. So that's something that I really wish Mattel, you know, would have given us, you know, that action feature call out of these incredible versions of He-Man, you know, but that doesn't take away the fact that this is an amazing figure from New Eternia. He's incredible. The detail is amazing right there. Let me get one more shot of him right there. So once again, let me know in the comments below your thoughts and feelings of Flying Fist He-Man. And this is a must-have for your collection, or, you know, you're not decided, you're undecided. I would say yes, buy him. You know, if you are trying to expand your MasterVerse collection, incredible figure. The shield is amazing. You know, his weapon is, you know, in great detail. All right, very solid. Okay. Now for the figure itself, all right, the head moves around. My legs are very, very loose, so I don't know if that's just standard for Flying Fist He-Man, but he can do some serious splits right here. For the most part, my MasterVerse figures, out of box, the legs are always extremely stiff. So this is a very loose, you know, variant of He-Man here. So, but you can bend at the legs here. You can twist right here, of course. The shield, like I said, is fully articulated, right? You can spin it around. A very, very flimsy plastic, but it has to be, so it allows the, you know, his spinner right here to, oops, move. It doesn't move all the way, kind of, you know. All right, and his gun variant, or his Flying Fist variant, all right, does spin right there. Like I said, I love that he has the grip right there, and also for extra security, to keep it secure on the arm, is this clamp right here, which you can snap on in the back of his gauntlet right here. All right. So I can get his. I think he might fall over. So hang on. Unfortunately, to display him, you know. Now, you can take the gun off and put it on the back of him, which I'm going to try to do right now. Hang on. Let's see here. Everybody. Real fast, guys. There's that clamp right there. You got to just put it like. I mean, it's like little pegs right there. You know, you can go any way, like this way or that way. I don't think it makes a difference. There's the back of him right there. Hang on. And here's the weapon right there, stored. Which I think I'm gonna do it this way, keeping him more. See if he stands up now a little bit better. Trying to get him standing right. There we go. I'm gonna try. Let me just back it up just a little bit here. Turn on the turntable real quick so you can see the his weapon in the back right there. I think now by seeing this, I think I'm going to display him like this. See now, like you saw right there. Just be aware that the weapon itself is it's not heavy, but it does have a little bit of weight to it. That will, make the figure, fall backwards. So just be aware of that when you're displaying him in your collection. But other than that, beautifully done. I love the gold. First of all, I didn't even mention the gold. I love the lion right there. Beautiful. But there you go, guys. There's a look at Flying Fist He-Man. All right, a must-have for any collector. Another variant of He-Man Down, which probably more to come. All right, from MasterVerse. All right, I'd like to take the time now, of course, to thank my subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. This was a lot of fun. I know it was kind of little, kind of like a little bit all over the place, but now I stand corrected. I always correct myself. And, this is a much different kind of variant of Flying Fist He-Man. Because New ETERNIA, as we know, is, probably the best line, to me, at least to me, in the MasterVerse line. I think New ETERNIA is amazing. And it is quite different, No, even though, like I said, the metal is not back metal, it's still beautifully done. I love the boots right there. I wish, with the gold trim right there. The weapon is perfect. The shield is amazing. The face sculpt is great right there. Everything about this Flying Fist He-Man is amazing. They've absolutely nailed it. All right. Only thing I wish, two things I wish, of course, the back metal armor would have been nice, a nice touch, and the fact that but like all MasterVerse figures, that's that's standard. That Flying Fist He-Man does not have that action called out where you twist and have the arms go up and down. That's the only thing, but still an amazing figure, and a must-have. All right. Of course, don't forget to hit that notification bell when you upload new videos. And tomorrow we're going to be fully unboxing Fisto on the channel, so I do hope you will join me for that. All right. So let me know, once again, about your feelings of Flying Fist He-Man. Did you get him or not, or going to pick him up? All right. I think he's supposed to be hitting Targets hopefully very soon. I do hope, or even Walmart. I'm hoping. All right, I did get him at TRG Toys and Collectibles, and I always leave a link of their store in the comments below if you are interested in getting, MasterVerse figures. MasterVerse Origins Cartoon Collection. He just got Flying Fist He-Man and Fisto in his store. So if you are interested, go check him out. It's Dennis. TRGtoys.com. All right, and he has a variety of Master Universe, like G.I. Joe, Ninja Turtles, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, Power Rangers, you name it, Mortal Kombat, Transformers. I mean, a variety of amazing toys at his store. All right. So, hope you guys have a great Friday, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. Take care, and have a good one, everybody.